you need to swing from the inside to have a shallow golf swing. So not steep, but shallow, nice and flat. So from here to here, it's not steep, but your club's more about right there, and you're nice and shallow through the golf ball. So you've just hit this perfect drive on this par 5, but because it's a par 5, you can't hit your wedge next, and maybe you have a 5 iron in your hand. I mean, this is 7 iron, but just say you had a 5 iron in your hand. So if you're trying to hit a good shot with a 5 iron, you know, you hit your wedges good, but then you get to the longer clubs and it's just golf gets so hard, right? How the heck am I gonna hit a 5, 6 iron? I mean, I end up not even hitting the ball any further. It's because you're coming so steep in the ball. You can't hit, okay, I've actually grabbed my 5 iron. You can't hit this 5 iron good if you are chopping wood. You cannot chop wood and hit a 5 iron. You can't do it. So the 90% of golfers that slice the golf ball, you're chopping wood. You cannot chop wood. You have to come from the inside to be shallow and hit your 5 iron. So it's a move all the pro players can do perfectly. You know, all this golf instruction says to hit down on the ball, hit down on the ball. But really, they're coming so shallow. It's crazy. You're coming in like this, they're coming in like this. So they're basically almost sweeping at the golf ball. They are. They're coming shallow, and that's how you hit good golf shots. So you're gonna learn how to swing from the inside. Inside meaning down the target line, but shallow, but you're coming from the inside, and I'm gonna teach you how to do that. So the root cause of everything wrong in your golf swing is your top of the backswing position. You are most likely here and not here. Do you see what I just did? All I did was I turned, and then I'm just swinging my trail arm around me, and it wants to go here. If you just swing your trail arm around you, it wants to go here. It wants to naturally be shallow, right? So just look at how your arm wants to swing around you, and then go, okay, if I just turn to the top, where is it? It's back here. You're not up here. You didn't lift your arms. It's down here. And so by default, if you have a good top of the backswing position, nice and shallow, where you're already on your swing plane with how you swing your arms around you, then you just stay on that swing plane, turn, and release the club nice and shallow, and hit a good golf shot. So, to rehash again, you're going here, and that's making you chop wood. And if you don't want to slice the ball and chop wood, then you go here, and then you still hit behind the ball because you're tilting back, right? In a desperate attempt to not slice the ball. When all you need to do is not be here, you need to be right here. So just swing your arms around you, literally. Swing them around you. And if you're going, Nate, whenever I've ever listened to golf advice to just swing my arms around me and not lift my arms, I can't strike the golf ball. Well, let's talk about that for a second. Why can't you strike the golf ball when you swing your arms around you? It's because you're not doing the swing method that I teach, which is the easiest way to hit a golf ball in golf. Because if you swing your arms around me and you're set up too close to the ball, if you don't lift your arms, you can't hit past the ball. So if you swing your arms around you, I'm back here because I'm too close to the ball. See, you need to swing your arms around you and set up at a good height where you can do that. So I'm up here now. I'm not cocking my wrist and going down here where I have to lift my arms to be able to strike the golf ball. And I'm hoping not to hit a slice. You're swinging your arms around you, and then you're setting up there. So your wrist is uncocked like it is at impact, and that's going to let you sit up taller, turn, and see it's coming in shallower. Boom, there's the ball. So that's the first step. You need to stand up a little bit taller to swing around you, not hit it fat, and so you're coming from the inside. The next thing you need to do is turn properly. So you most likely, when you're too close to the ball and you still try to get that nice full turn, you could be turning off the ball. So we need to understand where we're trying to get to at impact. So we are trying to get to right here. Boom. So we're straight up and down. We tilt it a little bit forward, and then we're not coming up, our head's staying still, and we just rotate open. And now if we do that, we maintain the same spacing from the ball, where if we just swing arms around me, Like you can see I'm hitting right here, right past the golf ball. Well, I don't know what angle y'all are at, but boom, right there, right in line with y'all, hopefully. But you have to know we're trying to get to an impact. So how can I get here? It's almost impossible if you turn off the ball. To get here, you need to turn to here. So the best way for me to do that is to show you a hula hoop and a dumbbell. If you watch my channel, you're going to get a lot of a hula hoop and a dumbbell because it's the natural way of swinging a club around you. All right, I'm back with my hula hoop and dumbbell. So what I'm talking about is we've set up in this good spot. We're tilted straight up and down. Boom. Not like this or like this, straight up and down. And so now that we're at this height, the reason you're going to hit it fast is you're doing this. See this? Okay? You want to keep your weight forward and you want the hula hoop to be doing this. See that? We're not going boop. We're staying in the shot, turning around our spine, because basically all we're doing when we're turning our shoulders flat is we're just lifting up out of the ball. So we need to turn around our spine. We're not coming up out of the shot. We're turning around our spine. And because we're set up on our swing plane, we are not going to hit the ball fat anymore. We're going to hit the ball right at the flag with a nice, shallow from the inside golf swing. And you do that by turning correctly and your arms stay nice and shallow. And then you turn and then you hit the ball. Just turn back and turn through. It really is that simple. If you're just cocking back, turning and cocking through. And now we're at the ball again. This is the best way to hit quality golf shots. It's the best swing method to hit quality golf shots. I've looked at every other golf advice on YouTube, and I'm sure you've most likely done the same. So what you're seeing now is the best. And you can also see this with a dumbbell. So you know how you were right here at the top of the backswing? You're right here because you set up too close to the ball and lifted your arms to be able to strike it? Well, let's see what happens when we try to swing a dumbbell around us. Oh, look, it wants to swing around us because that's our position of power in the swing. To boom! Look how fast I can swing a 15-pound dumbbell around me. Wow, I could never do that. See, if I go here, it's wanting to go back on my swing plane and whoosh, or I can whoosh. So this is just about the best way to do it, swinging around you. And look at this dumbbell. It's right here. I got so much power here, yes. So power on our swing plane, nice and shallow, boom, squares. If you found some helpful tips in this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out. If you are struggling with your golf swing, feel free to send me a video of your swing. I have a video linked in the description on how to do that. I teach the single plane swing as it is the easiest swing method you're ever going to find. There's never going to be an easier way to do it than the exact way that I teach. So you can go to manningolf.com to see a step-by-step course to learn the single plane swing. I know a lot of you want to see me hit actual golf shots, so as quick as I can, I'm going to try to go to the range and film me hitting golf shots so you can see the single plane swing in action. So I can link that in the description of every video. If you're just like, hit a ball, dude, because I watch all the other golf instructors and they have hundreds to thousands of videos on their channel of, you know, not hitting a golf ball. And it's like, okay, hit a golf ball. And then when they do hit a golf ball, it's from this angle and you can never see the ball is going. So I'm not going to try to be like that. I'm going to try to actually hit golf shots, but it's sometimes hard to be able to go to a golf course every single time to be able to film. And to see my swing, I'm going to actually play golf on camera, if you can believe it or not. So look out for those videos in the future. I plan to get my brother into golf. So y'all are going to see his first golf swing all the way to him hopefully becoming a scratch golfer with the single plane swing. I'm going to be teaching the single plane swing to a lot of my friends, and I'm going to be beating them with the swing hopefully, and beating my dad and teaching my dad. So if any of that interests you, hit the subscribe button, start the single plane swing journey, and look out for all the golf tips on this channel. But again, I hope you found some helpful tips, and I hope the rest of your day goes well.